All right. We are back. We are back for round 6, match 6 here, playing some Pyro Prison, Red Prison. Currently sitting 4-1, making our way back up the leaderboard here. Can we keep it going? Obviously, the hope is yes. From our initial loss to Burn, we are now 4-1. We did take a interesting win there in match 2. Match 3 and match 4, though, have felt relatively solid against Mardu and Titan Shift. So, that being said, we're going to hope for another favorable matchup here. We're going to hope we win the dice roll and get us off to the best start we can. Hopefully Magic Online will keep itself in order. Last match it also crashed on us, so we'll hope that doesn't happen again. Hopefully that is the case. We can make our goal of top 16. That is a real possibility here. We got to win out, so let's do it. Match 6. Here we go. There we go. All right, we're against Parrot. We lost the dice roll 6-4, which I will make the assumption we will be on the draw here. Hopefully my opponent is here. Sometimes your opponents will walk away and get a drink or other things. All right, we have to unfortunately mull this. One lander. Although we like all the cards, need to be able to play them. This is another mull here. We're going to unfortunately have to do that. All right, we're going to have to keep this, it looks like. Maybe we can get something that will challenge our opponent. I wouldn't mind a land. I wouldn't mind... We're going to bottom Rabblemaster. All right, that made the choice easy. Stomping Grounds for our opponent. And a Flame Adept. Okay. Okay, we'll look to get this Chalice on 1 here. Hollow one would be an interesting one, but it does look like it might be Bridgevine. Being red and green. All that being said, though, our opponent is only at 4 cards remaining, so maybe we can put a few Rabble-Masters, make a few roadblocks, and then somehow squeeze one out here. Game 1. No action from my opponent here. Just an attack. We find another Rabble-Master. I'm not too wild about that. Let's go ahead and put a Chalice on 1 here. Avoid Faithless Looting, Lightning Bolts, all that good stuff. We do have quite the clock behind this. No land here. I'll definitely play the Walking Ballista, but it's not exactly where I want to be. No action. Opponent does find the land here. We'll find out what they're doing here. Cathartic Reunion might be a thing. Goblin Lore gets rid of a Gurmag, a Hollow one, and a Bloodghast here. This becomes a 4-2, and they have a Hollow one behind this. All right. We do hit our land, which is good. Good news here. Let's go ahead and play Rabblemaster here as the first spell. I would not mind a secondary land here, or a 4th land, to get this up to 2. Bloodghast here. My opponent is hitting their land drops. Alright. 4-5. I think I'm going to take this 5. It does put us to 10 and makes all Bloodghast in the future hasty. And they have a Gurmag Angler behind this. Alright, well, okay. We have the bridge. That's going to slow some things down here. We're going to play our bridge out. Playing this doesn't necessarily stop too much. We could wait a turn. I kind of want to just pick this off. We'll plan to block here. Once again, if they're able to discard some cards, maybe we're in a little bit of trouble here. But the plan here is to have Goblin Rabblemaster block here. And maybe the idea here is we actually hold Rabblemaster and try to do land, pitch walking, and play a Warboss, then we can double block Adept. There's a Phoenix in the air. So this is only 5 coming through. And I say only 5. I think I need to try to preserve my life total here. Although, if I whiff here on a land, I can play this. Then I have the double block. And then this isn't attacking in the air. I'm going to 5 if I let this resolve. 5 versus 7. Alright, we're going to let it resolve here. Land, please. Alright, we got there. So we're going to play Legion Warboss here. And we're going to get rid of this Ballista. Although the Ballista would be nice. Now we have a double block that we can perform on the Flame Adept, where we're safe from a bolt. We have some things happening for us, which are good. Chalice on 2 is probably where I need to be now. Protect our bridge. Alright, another Phoenix. We have the ability to double block. Chandra's a really good one here. Let's go ahead and Chandra tick up for damage. Blood Moon would also have been okay. Alright. This is looking good. We are pretty much dead to anything that can kill this this bridge. But the hope is they don't draw it. Flame Adept is coming in here. I think we have to double block this. I don't think there's anything other to do here. I don't want them to suddenly pitch a bunch of stuff and we lose. So that's a 2-2. Okay. We trade. Plays a Bloodghast. We get a land. We're going to go up here for damage. Abrade. Would I like to do an Abrade anywhere? I could Abrade the hollow one. What is that really doing for me? These come back. I think the answer is just no here. We'll play Rabblemaster, make some tokens. We can technically block everything. So we wouldn't die to exactly a removal spell on the bridge. We're in a good spot. I think I would like a lot of things. I guess the thing I'd like most is probably Karn here. Karn tick down, go get another bridge, and just be super safe behind the bridge. That being said, an Ancient Grudge can tag this twice, so maybe I'm looking for Chalice. Opponent concedes. That's a good win against Hollow One there. Locked him out. Haven't played against Hollow One in a little while. We don't have Glory Bringers, unfortunately. Ooh, Karn. Alright. So Grafdigger's Cage is certainly interesting here. Probably something I want. These Angers are definitely interesting as well. And it's kind of interesting because you want to sort of go a little bit all in on my opponent as well. Hazard interests me enough. We can take one Blood Moon out. The Abrades are fine. Chalice is probably going to be important here. But we could go super wide with Krenko too. Are we just getting rid of the Karn package here? We might be. It might be incorrect to play the Karns, in which case I kind of want to bring the extra bridge in. And then what are we looking to remove? It might just be an extra Blood Moon here to remove, and then something else. I like 2 Blood Moons, but I don't necessarily need Blood Moon to win. I do like Chalice. And Grafdigger's Cage is only stopping some things. I'm not sure here. Because the other thing we could do is leave a Karn in, and we can go get like Tormod's Crypt or Grafdigger's Cage, and maybe leave the bridge out then. I sort of like this, like a singleton Karn here. just to go get Tormod's Crypt or to go get this bridge. Almost online with that, I almost want to bring in one more Chalice. Like, put it out and put the Karn in. I think this is probably the line we want to go, though. So we'll go this line. We're going really low on the Karn package. Just a singleton. If we happen to draw it, we do. I think our Abrades and our Angers are going to get us there, and then we just need to find a bridge. Blood Moon's okay, and then we'll go super wide on our opponent. That'll be the game plan here. I think I can keep this. We're going to ditch the Desperate Ritual here. And hope they don't have one of those Burning Inquiries. Just hope. Maybe they'll play a... Alright, they Thoughtseize here. Okay, they'll probably take Bridge here. That'll leave us with removal. They do take Bridge. Okay. Alright, they do not know about this Ruin, so if I can hold off on playing that one for a while, we will. We do have different types of removal, though. Faithless Looting here. I'm hoping not too many hollow ones here. Too many of them, and it's going to be a problem. Oh boy, Street Wraith as well. 1 I can deal with. 2 is maybe okay. More than 2 here, and it's going to be a problem. Flame Adept. My opponent is down to 2 cards here. Let's go ahead and Abrade. And we'll probably Slagstorm this away. Deal 3 damage to each creature. Alright, we're down to 2 cards, they're down to 2 cards. We have a blocker, if need be. Can't block flying, obviously. There we go. Krenko. You know, Krenko can be bolted. Currently. He's not that scary opponent. No. Alright, bolted. Okay. Goblin Lore. Spinning the wheel here. It's a basic. Did they find the Gurmag Angler? They did. Okay. There's a Chalice. Let's go ahead and play a Simian Spirit Guide out here and pass turn. If we can line it up where we get the Chalice on 2, then we get to Bridge, it would be really nice. Well, Faithless Looting here. Gets a Bloodghast back. That's pretty good for my opponent. They're kind of out of cards here. I'm going to take 1 hit here and plan to block next turn. Alright, let's keep this going here. Attack with our 1 Goblin. They can't block, so it's a bonus point for us. They are at 12. They need to be careful here. Chalice on 1 might be important now. So we'll get that unless the next card is literally Bridge. So Chalice on 1 is where we want to be. Five, 6, 7. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I gotta block. Gotta block the big fish. Take 2. Unknown card, maybe a Fatal Push, which would be disappointing. Another Gurmag Angler is really disappointing too. Okay. So, we're going to run this Chalice out onto, anticipating we'll draw a Bridge. We're going to send just the 1 Goblin in. This is how we have to do it, I think. Because we're going to take some damage here. Faithless Looting again. We exhausted my opponent's resources, but we're not ahead of them, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and block here. We'll take this for this turn. It does put us at 6. Bolts to the face are dangerous here. It's gonna do it, isn't it? 5, 6, 7. Let's see if they want to play anything else and give us any more information before we do this. They do not. All right. Okay. If Krenko would have lived, maybe we were supposed to play the Simian Spirit Guide and try to bait it out. All right. There's a Hazret. Hazret would have been nice instead of the Anger for blocking. Okay. I don't like the Karn. I like the bridge here. I don't know about these cards here, but maybe we do bring one Tormod script in just in case, and we can go down something like a Blood Moon. Blood Moon's probably not as powerful as maybe like a Tormod script. So same can be said about maybe Grafdigger's Cage. So let's go those two. We brought in the extra bridge, completely Karnless. We are weak to, say, an Ancient Grudge, being that they'll have green mana. They were able to find their basic swamp. If you play Blood Moon, sometimes they can't find the basic swamp, which is good. But I think we can't bet on that, unfortunately. All right. Let's see what we get. All right, so we do have a turn 1 Chalice, and we have a Scry for our land. I kind of want to keep this. I think it could get there. We have the Abrade as well. Scry a land. Come on, land. That'll do. We'll do that only because it will guarantee our next play. And they won't have removal, hopefully, for this. And then we'll eventually draw that necessary Abrade. Maybe they needed the Faithless Looting, you know? Maybe that's a thing that they needed. They don't get a creature out either, and we can focus the Abrade on the Hollow one. So Goblin Lore Hollow one, a Singleton Hollow one would be really good to see here. No actions from my opponent. Obviously, we're going to attack. And I have no land, so pass turn. If we get the chance, maybe I try to throw another Chalice on 1. Just don't have a removal for this, please, opponent. They did. They had the Ancient Grudge. All right. Maybe they'll Burning Inquiry our hand away. At this point, it might be worthwhile. Flame Adept, we can get rid of that. Flame Adept, I can't get rid of the second one. That's alright though, we're attacking, we're attacking. We do find our land. Let's go ahead and attack here and see if they'd like to block. Trying to go wide on my opponent. Maybe they double block here. Go ahead and kill one of those. And we get the other one. Very nice. Very nice. We have a nice wide board here. Our opponent tends to not play Anger. Oh, that was good. That was a good Goblin Lore. Hollow one. Another hollow one. Fish. Another Goblin Lore. Oh boy. Phoenix, they can't get back here. We had a Ruins here. They block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we got it. I think we got it. Opponent gives us the GGs and says, nice hand. I really do appreciate playing Hollow One. I'd be very interested to find out how Hollow One's been holding up. Obviously, our opponent is doing well in the league. We're just letting our opponent know we think it's I think it is a close matchup. It's actually probably my favorite matchup because of Glorybringer, and that's when we got to play a lot of Glorybringer. Glorybringer kills Hollow Ones pretty easily. We were going to attack and say they had 2 blockers here, then they blocked 2, they left with 2 life. We have Ruins, and then we can like play Bridge. Obviously, there is the Ancient Grudge that could remove it. In 2 turns, we're going to be able to cash in our ruins, though, for the last 2 points of damage. All right. Oh, and I think they just messaged. Hide chat, show chat? Oh, I think they messaged, but I just missed it. All right, chat, that'll do that for this round. We'll see you in round 7.